Equal.
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 Opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Opportunity. Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity. The Memphis Urban League.
Equal opportunity. That's why the Memphis Urban League is necessary. In fact, since its finding in 1943, the Memphis Urban League has always believed that all people are created equally and thus deserve the same opportunity to thrive. That is why we do the work that we do today.
In 1932, the Council of Social Agencies and the directors of the Memphis Community Fund recognized the need for a social service organization to improve the living and working conditions of the Negro citizens of Memphis. The Community Welfare League was organized through these two agencies in order to respond to the needs of Negroes and low-income citizens. During its formative years, the Community Welfare League became affiliated with the National Urban League and on July 27, 1943, changed its name to the Memphis Urban League. Since then, the members, staff, and directors of the Memphis Urban League have contributed a great deal toward the building of a better Memphis. The Memphis Urban League expanded its programs over the years to provide a multifaceted approach to solving the problems of the poor, unemployed, the underemployed, the homeless, the voiceless, the unskilled, uneducated, and the needy, wherever they may be and whatever their problems may be.
The equal sign represents equality.
A level playing field.
But what the Urban League strives to do, is provide that level playing field
for all people, regardless of color, ethnic origin, or race, or religion, to be treated equally.
so that they can have the same opportunity that exists for others.
In developing citizens who have fallen short of meeting their potential.
And making sure that every citizen, every person in the community is afforded the opportunity for equality.
Until we all are on the same level playing field, then the Memphis Urban League will always exist.
The Memphis Urban League, the core of our work also centers around our belief that every adult has the right to a livable wage with sustainable employment so that they can take care of themselves and their families, so that they are economically self-sufficient and do not have to rely on anyone to provide the resources that they need.
The NAACP is primarily known to be a civil rights organization, and the Urban League is known to be a workforce development organization.
The logo of NAACP had to do, as I said, with breaking down barriers.
We were founded a year apart. Over the years, our leaders have worked together on so many initiatives.
But during the so-called heyday of the modern civil rights movement, Whitney Young became an active participant and brought the Urban League full-fledged into the civil rights movement.
The Urban League is much more focused on program delivery and influencing public policy.
We're not simply a social organization, but an organization that focuses on preparing individuals to enter the job force.
But NAACP said, we break down the door, we're not going to provide the people. You go see the Urban League. They'll provide millions of young people and then train them.
Civil rights organizations like the military, the NAACP is like the Army, maybe the National Urban League may be more like the Marines, focusing on supply.
We have an organization called the Memphis Urban League that is committed to training individuals to be independent and productive in today's workforce.
The Memphis Urban League is still a viable organization. It's still in the business of helping people help themselves.
Long before we had the concept of affirmative action by Roosevelt in 1941, the Urban League stood for equal opportunity, for taking men and women out of the workplace, giving them training.
We're one of the pioneers in computer training classes, and so set the standards and set the stage for importance of computers long before they were an everyday household item.
Job training, job readiness workshops, Dress for Success.
Come down and just take a look at what we do, look at the people we serve, and just pitch in and help us.
Our work centers on our belief that every child, deserves to live in an environment where they are safe at home, where they have quality health care, adequate nutrition, and the best education that we can provide to them.
Our goal for our children is that they thrive, not just survive, which means that they live up to their fullest potential.
We give young people equal opportunity that they may not necessarily have.
The big connection for me is that the young people will be the future Urban League. So we need to get them introduced to the Urban League and show them the things that are available for them.
Our children are the key to the 21st century. So the opportunity to thrive encompasses the league's commitment to children who are healthy and successful.
The Memphis Urban League, we help real people with real challenges, giving them the opportunity to thrive, the opportunity to own, the opportunity to earn, and the opportunity to prosper.
But the Memphis Urban League does it. They set you down, they talk to you about your resume, they have computers there if you can go online and apply for jobs online. They teach you communication skills and people skills.
They didn't fail me. They didn't stop, because I just knew that by now someone had forgotten me. But they did their due diligence. I was successful in finding a job, 2 jobs to say exact.
And I would every day, I was down there every single day, checking on jobs, checking on my email, putting in jobs. And believe it or not, this is just 2 weeks. I've only been there 2 weeks, and I have a job.
The Memphis Urban League is set apart from like organizations in that we provide the human service factor.
Very nice, very kind people who are willing to help me and who are very kind. It is amazing to know that this organization is here and that everything it offers is a great benefit to anyone who wants or needs help.
The Urban League is a strong advocate for job training, for education, and equal opportunity in the American marketplace. The Urban League is that organization that makes a difference.
Thank you, Memphis Urban League, for giving me a chance, for helping me get back on my feet. Because a lot of people not out there trying to do it, but you guys are. You guys are great, so thank you.
Strengthening cities begins with strengthening its communities. That's what the Memphis Urban League does. One family, one community at a time.
Empowering.
Empowering.
Empowering communities. Empowering communities.
Empowering communities.
Changing.
Changing lives.
Changing lives.
Changing lives.
Changing lives.
The Memphis Urban League.
Empowering communities and changing lives.
To learn more about our service and our opportunities, visit our website or give us a call.